Namaste. For most people who are using the law of attraction, they think they have a good understanding of how it works. However, if they are not getting the results that they desire, perhaps they are manifesting more of what they don't want rather than what they do want. And this is because they only know half the truth. In this video, I'm going to share with you some important information and make you conceptually very strong when it comes to understanding and applying this wonderful law in your life. First of all, let's understand every person is using their mind. Every time there is a thought, there is a feeling accompanying that thought. And then that feeling makes you act. And that feeling is often referred to as what we call vibration. Why? Because either the energy goes up with that feeling or the energy goes down with that feeling. Now, what exactly happens is, let this diagram explain to you what exactly the mind does and how the body and your results are affected by it. You see, all of us have what we know is the conscious mind. That means you're listening to me, you're absorbing information, you're analyzing, you're reasoning. But everything that you're taking in is getting downloaded. Where? It's getting downloaded into what we call as the subconscious mind. Now, the subconscious mind is also storing everything. So today, if I fed it some information, it stores it, and it just doesn't store it. It is now using this information and giving me responses, giving me reactions, making me act. So really, if you understand this diagram, this represents you and me, which is our physical self. And this physical self is very close to what we call as the subconscious mind. That means 97 to 98%, even research studies today tell us that a man is acting unconsciously. Unconsciously means he's not thinking, he's only reacting. That reaction is coming from what we call as the subconscious mind. So that means every time you are thinking, most of the times the thought itself has come from what you already know, what is sitting inside your subconscious mind. That is why when we don't get results in life, it's not about whether you have a goal or not. You may be having a goal, you may have a strong intention, but the results are coming from what is sitting inside your subconscious mind, what we call as memories, beliefs, programs, patterns. So a real understanding of the law of attraction is only possible if you understand that the conscious mind is giving information, but the subconscious mind already has a lot. Perhaps you have come with so many memories, and while you are living this life, there is so much more you're picking up. But these memories may not be very good ones, may not be very happy ones. So you want to manifest a goal, but there is an inner voice telling you, you can't do it. No one has done it in your family so far. You are not supported. You are not loved. How can you even think that this is possible? So all these limiting beliefs are sitting inside the subconscious mind. And it is these beliefs, if they are not addressed, you see, they will not allow you to take the right action. In fact, sometimes you take action, but the action doesn't turn out to be right for you simply because that action is coming itself from what we call as a memory. The action is coming from memory. But for the law of attraction to work, we want the action to come from inspiration. Inspiration. So what do we do to get into the right vibrational state and frequency to act out of inspiration and not out of my old beliefs of lack and limitations? Let's understand. Every time there is a thought which is negative in nature, obviously you realize it's negative, right? You don't feel good about it. Challenge it. Reverse it. Because every time you reverse the thought, you're sending a message to your subconscious mind, this is not what I want. You are letting it know what else is possible. For example, no one loves me can be replaced with a positive thought like, I'm supported and loved by everyone. Now, every time you reverse the old negative one with this new positive thought, the subconscious mind starts to form pictures around this new thought. It picks up this energy and it begins to bring about vibrational changes inside. So this is one of the powerful ways to work with your manifestation. It is not enough to have a goal of course you must have a goal. And if you are not already ready with your goal list, please do first identify what you want. Identify what exactly you want to bring into your life. This is step number 1. Because if you're not clear and you don't have your goals written down, chances are your subconscious doesn't take you seriously. If you're really serious about what you want, you must have it written down clearly. Identify what you want, make a list, and slowly identify patterns within you in terms of feelings and emotions. Now, as you go about with your day, how do you feel most of the times? That is your feeling and dominant vibration. So, step number 2 is always about believing that this is possible for you. You've identified what you want, but how do you reinforce positive beliefs? That is not possible without first challenging negative ones. This is where understanding of subconscious mind comes into picture. It is not only enough if I've identified my goal. I have to deal with negativity in terms of patterns, feelings, and beliefs. This negative voice sitting inside me needs to be overcome, needs to be explained, needs to be taught. So in the day, whatever manifestation tool you apply, for example, you are using positive statements, affirmations. Make sure these affirmations include those statements which are the reverse of your negative beliefs. Don't pick up ready-made affirmations. Make a list of those statements that challenge your negative beliefs. Because then you are following an important step, which is believing that this goal can manifest, that you deserve this goal in your life. So once you start working on positive beliefs through positive affirmations, through even a simple technique like visualization, what happens is you allow your energy to be raised. You start feeling good about this possibility of manifestation in your life. And that is a very positive sign. When you start feeling better, it means your manifestation is close enough. After you work on believing through, let's say, a tool like positive affirmations or visualization or even journaling, every day, just connect with your goal through writing. Just write every day, I'm happy and grateful that I have manifested this. Because when you write, you connect with your goal, you allow the subconscious mind to give you positive images. It will help you change your old self-image of perhaps being broke, being unworthy, being lonely, being sad. All of these feelings which often don't allow you to act at the right time. The next point and step, if you have followed the belief aspect, that means you are working towards reinforcing positive beliefs, is letting go. Letting go. Letting go not just in terms of the past. For example, there could be someone who's hurt you, bothered you. If you have hatred, jealousy, insecurity, fear in your mind and heart, then it will show up in your life experiences. Law of attraction cannot work for anyone whose mind and heart is filled with these negative feelings. So work on releasing the past. And there are so many wonderful tools. I personally talk about them so many times in my videos. Practice a simple forgiveness ritual. Every day think of people who have hurt you, bothered you, send them love. Say, I send you love, I free you and I free myself to live our best lives. A simple ritual, but it's very powerful and it is very important for you to master the law of attraction. But there is also another aspect of letting go, and that is letting go of attachment to your goal. You have a goal, but perhaps you're very desperate to have it, or maybe you're very worried it may happen. What if it doesn't happen? So all these negative associations with respect to your goal block your manifestation. Why? Because you see, the subconscious mind is causing a vibration in the body, and this body is responding and reacting from these negative beliefs and feelings. So how do I let go of attachment for my goal? Every time you undertake an activity, do it with the faith universe is taking care. I just have to give my best, just as Lord Krishna said in the Gita, Sarva dharman parityajya mamekam sharanam vraja. Just offer all your actions to me, I will take over. So, whenever you want to manifest anything, make sure you are understanding what it is that you need to do. You need to take action. If action is taken at the right time, and in the right possible manner with the right vibration, it will certainly help you manifest your goals. So make sure that you take action with the belief universe is going to take care. After all, even the Shastras tell us, every time you take action with that positive feeling and expectation, God is taking care, then you actually become better in that task. Yoga karmasu kaushalyam. Excellence in action is yoga, true union with your divine self. So you bring out the best in yourself when you just concentrate on what you have to do and do to the best of your ability. Another way you can practice letting go, which is an important aspect in manifestation, I'm sure a lot of us miss it, is when there is a negative feeling coming within you and there is a lot of attachment to your goal, you consciously practice mindfulness, being in the present moment. This means always consider every person in front of you, every task in your hand, to be the most important thing presented to you by God or the universe. For example, a person in front of you, give them that value and respect. They are very important for me, so they are here. So I must focus on what they are saying. Similarly, if I'm drinking water, eating my food, exercising, doing my work, let me give it my 100%. Let me focus on it. Let me do it mindfully. Most importantly, let me enjoy it. Ask yourself one simple question. If you're trying to manifest your goal, are you enjoying your everyday tasks? Are you enjoying your life? Are you enjoying your interactions? Are you enjoying your conversations? If not, you're missing a very important step in manifestation. Perhaps you're so attached to your goal that despite connecting with your goals don't leave you feeling good. In fact, they drop your energy and vibration. That is something you need to correct. Finally, I would say manifestation is only going to be complete and the law of attraction can really work for you in your favor if you practice feeling good. You have to practice feeling good. And practicing to feel good is everyday work. That means few things can be done on a daily basis. Whenever there is a negative thought, instantly give yourself a positive thought. Most importantly, create a vision of your future. And what better way to do that than creating a vision board for yourself? If you feel that you're not being convinced that you can do something because your beliefs are so deep-rooted, even while you're working towards overcoming them, create a vision board with all beautiful, happy pictures of what your life could be like. Keep this board in your bedroom. Wake up with it, smile looking at it, sleep with it. Whatever is in your room, especially when you sleep at night, the subconscious mind is very actively engaging with. Simple practice can help you raise your vibration, even help you maintain that good vibration. Another simple practice to constantly practice feeling good is gratitude. Think of all the good things in your life, all the blessings you've received. Every day, thank the universe, thank the divine for all these good things. Focus on something good you experienced every day and you see how beautifully and effortlessly you can practice feeling good. Finally, I would like to say one thing. Most of us fail at manifestation because we only think it's about getting from here to there. It's about reaching my goal. No, manifestation is a process. The law of attraction is teaching us every thought has the potential to become a reality. But for that thought to get the positive power, you have to keep positive focus. Wherever your focus is, there your energy is going. So ask yourself, what am I focusing on? What am I reading? What am I listening to? What am I watching? What am I talking about most of the times? Because that can make a big difference to your focus and energy levels. Most importantly, the law of attraction says, like energy attracts like energy. So if you don't work on releasing past memories, you don't practice believing that you can do something, challenging old beliefs, and consistently trying to feel good, be in a good vibration, chances are that you will be motivated one day, other days you will feel absolutely low. So for the law of attraction to work, remember you have to become what you want to attract. And so in life, remember, it is the thought that is entertained in the mind that is actually creating what we call as the emotion. It is the feeling and the emotion, which is nothing but energy in motion. Energy in motion. And so be conscious and aware of what you are feeling most of the times. If it's not good, challenge it, reverse it. The energy in the form of feeling is causing a vibration. And only if the vibration is positive will the result be good. So remember, all the manifestation and law of attraction tools and techniques are revolving around maintaining your positive feelings. And manifestation is a journey to work on yourself. The very desire in your mind and heart is coming from a need to clean up your energy. And so remember, it's all about taking responsibility. It's all about understanding we all are carrying memories from the past. And manifestation will only be successful and positive for us if we are willing up to own up responsibility for what we experience. Instead of blame, work on cleansing your energy. Think that every problem and obstacle is an opportunity to feel good, to release the past. I hope this video has given you some important information of how the law of attraction really works and what are the simple steps you can follow to get started. Even if you have never tried manifestation earlier, these steps are going to be very, very powerful and helpful for you. Do share with me the results in the comment section. Here's wishing you all the very best. Namaste. अगर आपको ये वीडियो पसंद आया और इस चैनल से आप ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा टिप्स, टूल्स और टेक्निक्स का फायदा उठाना चाहते हैं तो इस चैनल को सब्सक्राइब जरूर कीजिए। सब्सक्राइब करेंगे तो आपको लेटेस्ट नोटिफिकेशंस आ जाएंगे हमारे वीडियोस के और फिर हम एक साथ एक दूसरे को इंस्पायर कर पाएंगे।